compromise. He gave up his dreams for a roof and a meal. Hand cracked and bleeding, but his love was real. Never missed a ball game, never missed a night. He'd hold us close, say it's all gonna be alright. He fought for us in the dark and the cold. But there's a battle you can win just by being bold. He gave everything he had just to give us more. Built a life for nothing, that's what fathers are for.
It's August 24th, and you're tuned into the People's Patriot Project, WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Right now, you're listening to WeP3 Radio, proudly produced in partnership with Race Across America Radio. Together, we share a mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and to teach the future generations the value of freedom. A freedom bought and paid and secured for by the brave men and women who worn our national and local uniforms. Stay tuned for the WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Now playing on WeP3 Radio, Half the Moon, Chris Lozano.
In the lines on my face, hear his voice in the silence, feel the strength in my faith. He taught me how to stand, to never give up. He taught me how to love and rise above. He gave everything he had just to give us more. Built a life for nothing, that's what fathers are for. I watched him fight when the fight got tough, and I pray every day I'm strong enough.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it!
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
You got it!
That was it? That was your exciting noise making right there?
Did you not hear the other one?
I heard a pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all we do on Monday. Sometimes we do the...
Right. I was just thinking a couple weeks ago when we had like a face-to-face meeting, but this video meeting, and you started talking and your fart noises were in play.
I don't even know what that is. That's craziness.
Probably too much cabbage.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He just kept talking through it, and I'm like, dude, this isn't funny. You need to get some help. But anyhow,
I got a guy asking me a question about an organization, and he wants me to fill him in what this organization does. And it's kind of an interesting question.
Like us organization or a different one?
Well, so it says, Mark, can you help me with what beep, 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 and does and how they help? I have a guy I'm looking for help with. He has seen 2 of his military brothers take their own lives recently. Sorry to hear all of that, brother. That absolutely extremely sucks. I feel bad because I will not, sadly and unfortunately, direct him to the organization that he's asking about. And it is what it is. And we got Wilson with us today. I guess he introduced himself to us yesterday. And
I was just seeing how long it'd take before someone recognized me.
I thought, I was like, at first I thought you were just, getting it adjusted. And then I'm like, he's
That'd
there.
be a cool thing for our podcast.
Wilson?
Yeah.
I think that's like infringement of some kind of right there. I think that's
We'll just call him the Myth instead of Wilson.
Yeah.
the myth.
The Myth.
As one of our guests referred to him last night.
The legend.
And apparently he's heard it before.
He's might
Yeah.
have.
Multiple
Similar to the Yo Adrian.
multiple times. They did it to me at school too.
That's not even funny.
I would have bought a cape or something at that point, Frank. And
Oh, he had these big gray raincoats. It was like a cape.
there's a picture my son sent me of his 13 Fox guys in the billets by themselves. I think they're superheroes. Eichmann's seen the picture.
With the big,
with
yeah.
the construction cone. I should dig that up. I should.
Boys will play. I'm sure girls were too. That just happened to be
Let me send a text so I don't have to search, because I don't think I ever saved it to my stuff. Send a text and maybe I'll see if I can get it, and we'll have to put some black bars. No, everything's covered up. Everything's covered.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I have to correct, because in our intro it says Mark and Andrea are here, but Mark, Andrea, and Frank are here, or Frank, Mark, and Andrea are here. This is our weekly debrief brought to you by the People's Patriot Project. And we bring you this every week to catch you up on what we're up to, what our cohorts are up to, what other organizations are doing, and some individuals are doing to push the mission forward. And there's a lot going on, you guys. Lots going on. First of all, a great big shout out to our incredible guests and the participants from the audience last night. Gosh, Phil, thank you for jumping in too. He was there before we even started. That was amazing. But I want to thank you all for being part of the mission. And then I would also like to thank a few others that are a big part of what we do and how we do it. So I'm going to start off with our godfather, Mr. Derek Iozio. Sorry, here we go. Mr. Derek Iozio of Catch 22 Peer Support. It's a peer support. It can be a group, it can be individual, it can be coffee, it can just, hey, sound off. Like, you know what? Derek is really good at the sound off. Just checking in, making sure everyone's accounted for, making sure everyone's good. And if you need a little bit more than that, you know what? He's there for all of that. So check out Operation. Oops, I almost jumped into the next one. Check out Catch 22 Peer Support. Next, we've got Operation Texas Strong out of Weatherford, Texas. This is Peggy and Bobby Kretzinger, and they are out there. They are taking care of homeless veterans by collecting RVs and I was going to say pimping them out, but that's not really decking them out.
Yikes.
I know you don't do that with a RV. They say RVs. I think this is a demographic thing. I call some of them campers and pull behinds, and some of them are drivable. And so they use RVs to cover all of that. If you've got donations in that respect, or you know someone who's like, I don't know, I'm not going to get any value out of this, so I'm just going to give it away, please get in touch with Operation Texas Strong. They now have a campground. They're a big force. Go check them out on you can look on our page or go look at them on Facebook. Just always busy doing the thing. And then we got Stephen Rainwater and Jonathan Wills, Business Growth Engine. I had to catch Peterson taking a little drink right there. Fixing things, you guys. They challenged me to break it. And it's a good thing they don't know our school tech guy, because I kept him kind of busy today breaking it so he could come back and fix it. That's what they do. They fix things. They create things. They teach you how to use things. Builder Growth Engine, Business Growth Engine. It's amazing, amazing, amazing support. We love those guys. We appreciate them to the ends of the earth. So thank you, Jonathan and Stephen, for all that you do. And is that what I'm doing right now? Am I pimping them out right now? Am I doing that? Can you say that?
You'd have to be a pimp to pimp people out.
You're really just pimp. All right. Okay. Let's throw out a little Joe Mish right now.
Where's your gold tooth?
Oh, it's Becky. I hide it. TJ's created. Then we've got the what? My hat.
Here's the furry hat with the feather in it.
With some little dangles all the way around. All right. Then we have got Joe Mish. You got to check out the Temple Massager. He's just templemassager.com. You guys go massage your temples. I used it last week and I put it away again. It's something that I feel my dog will be intrigued with, so I put it away every time, but I don't know where I put it this time. Go check it out. If you use code WeP3, you can get 20% off. It's amazing. You will love it. It comes with essential oils. It's great. It is great stuff. Check it out, you guys. You'll love it. You will love it. It helps us support others that are needing the support, that are getting the, who is the support? Who supports those who support? You know that we know why we get to do this. We get to do this because of those service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and sometimes life to give us the freedoms that we have that allow us to do what we do daily, on the daily. We get to do this. Isn't it great? I just don't know. I don't know, you guys. I got a little message from a friend across the pond. I don't know what to do with this message.
What's the demographic of across the pond?
The pond is the Atlantic Ocean for me.
Oh, for you. Okay.
Why did you say
Pacific Ocean?
Well, if you're in Superior, it would be the Lake Superior.
Sure.
I didn't know if you counted the St. Croix River as your pond, which that's a river, but
it's just a river. Mississippi's just a river.
You have a friend across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yep.
And
it seems there is a lot of we had a big discussion on this. Seems there's a lot of bad news about the United States. Lots of bad. And I haven't answered her. I need to answer her.
What have you done now? Is that the one I read?
Yeah. I do love hearing from her, but I just and then on Saturday or Sunday I ran into just an old friend from here that they were talking about, a couple of them. They were talking about the soccer games and how they had watched this guy on the news talk about how everything he hears in his country, and a very dominant soccer country, about how U.S. is bad and this and it's bad. You can't even walk on the streets and they're doing this and they're doing that. And he got here and he's like, are you kidding? Everybody wanted to take care of me and show me how to have fun here and make sure I was having fun, and the beer and the fun and just, why do they make you guys look so bad everywhere else? And I'm like, I don't know. Is it keeping anybody out of our country? Is that the business?
I think that let's be honest. I think there's a type A person that just likes to stir and mix up the crap, and they have a negative, not positive mindset that they want to infringe. And my response to your friend after reading said request would be, why don't you suck eggs until I see that you're doing something to be better?
And the funny part is she's lived here. That's the funny part is she came here when she was in high school for a year, and then went to university, got married, taught in Southern Africa for a couple of years, and then their family moved back here. I think Ohio. Did they live in Ohio both times? But they lived here twice for a few years each time. And so it's not like she doesn't know the country and the politics and everything. But I do think I'm concerned about what social media do they watch. Then it makes me want to go watch like BBC. Is that where we're getting painted? And maybe I'm just missing it. I guess, years ago, I admittedly lived in my own little happy bubble where politics really weren't a thing. And worrying about, I'm going to be honest, you guys. Yes, I worry about people halfway around the world. I truly do. But I had this discussion in a Socrates circle last year with my kids. If there is an earthquake in Peru, yes, we should care and be concerned and maybe send help if we can, but should I lose sleep? Now, some people have relatives, so yes, you should. Absolutely. But I don't have any connections. But the media can get that news to me quick as they can get the news from Rosemount next door, right? So sometimes it seems way more impervious to our situation than it really is. I just sometimes, like, if I teach in a middle school, those minds can't separate. That's a different continent. That's an ocean we're not near. That's a part of the world we're not connected to, all of us. I mean, I'm old. I know the news, like a school shooting in Boston. We wouldn't have gotten that news when I was in school until maybe the paper came out or the news a few days later. Like, it seems like they let the authorities figure it out first, and then they did the story, and then we heard the story, right? Like, I don't know. This world, it's scary. I don't know. Not here though. I'm not scared. She's very concerned. I'm like, I don't know. I'm okay. We're all okay. Most of us are okay. There's some souls
I think
out
we
there.
spend too much time trying to find something to be afraid of. That's another piece. I think if you can keep in that narrative going, split everybody and make everyone afraid, and then the battle's being won. And I just
don't live in that world. I gotta tell you, I trust the majority of our first responders, our Leos. I don't know if I can put politicians in that statement, but you know what? Locally, you end up knowing some of them, right? And how would you not trust some of them that you know? There might be a couple, but that's everywhere. Like, I don't trust everybody here or most people there, but you know what I mean? Like, that's normal. But to think that all people from Team A are not trustworthy.
Yeah, I don't play that game either. That's a terrible. I mean, that's a terrible approach to go, and it's just.
I just had a thought on that.
There's poopy people in every category of every niche in the world. There's poopy people, and
what silly word, niche.
Huh?
I said that silly word, niche. Didn't someone call you out? Was it Kevin that called you out on that?
No, I don't know who did.
One of our previous guests.
She had a book.
No. The bearded traveling veteran.
Oh.
He traveled to Dearborn and did a pretty good assessment of what's going on there, and told everybody that they need to quit watching videos because people in Dearborn are nice and friendly, and they're just Muslim.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. I mean, anyone can. If you want to find nastiness, if your heart is content in finding something, you will find it. You will find it.
Yeah.
That is something that we've decided with the People's Patriot Project is we are going to positive mindset. And I'll be honest, do I get sucked in? Andrea gets to hear it. Frank gets to hear it behind the scenes and this and that. And how do we combat it? How do we fight? Keep doing the good. Keep doing the good and keep showing the amazing things that people are doing. There's so much good out there. And I don't know. I love seeing it when I see it, and I will promote it when I see it. And
well, we had people in the program I ran that we did not allow to stay in the Army because we were doing face-to-face counterintelligence screenings, and some of them gave answers that were, quite frankly, a little disturbing. So there was some, it's like, and then we'd have a couple bad eggs that made it through and, weren't the best at their job. And people would, this program sucks. It's like, tell me an MOS in any branch of service that doesn't have good and bad.
Right.
Yeah. Andrew, you said you had a thought on it.
I think, I was going to compare that to profiling and what Frank just said too. Like, they're not profiling. It was the questions that were asked. It was the, you know what I mean? Like, it's a sector. You could say all the female teachers in the Hastings Middle School have a bad attitude about school lunch. You could. I don't even go in the cafeteria, so you can't include me in that one. I don't care about the school lunch. I think they had great salads when I did eat there. So don't put me in that group, right? Like, don't just profile because I'm a female at the middle school that I have bad attitude about the lunch, that kind of thing. Like, whether it's a culture or a religion or a color, right? Or do you say non-color, but whatever,
That's the easy way out. That's the easy way out of the conversation and taking any kind of ownership whatsoever is by saying I was profiled or is because I have, a long beard or, I wore glasses or, yeah.
I carried a knife.
I figured out finally, because I run ads and everything for my books, and I finally figured out that you can post anything and someone is going to be offended.
Yes. And that's the crappy part. Why do those someones seem to have all the time in the world to just look for something to argue with and then keep arguing?
But it's such a tiny, tiny, small percent. And then you give so much energy to that one voice. That is just there, and it's just like, just
let it go.
Sing it for us, Miss.
All right, I got a ton of on that. But
sing it.
Anyway,
sing the "Let It Go" song for us.
Let it go. I don't sing. Are you serious? That was it. That was like my whole.
And you're with your Are you telling me when you're with your 148 grandchildren, you don't belt out a little tune here and there?
Of course I do, but. Number one, if I don't know the words, they don't understand that I don't know the words. And number two, I can't carry a tune. Dude, I tried out for choir they don't care. In my 9th grade year. And you know what the choir director told me? Not a big school, very small school. He said, lucky for you, the shop teacher is also your basketball coach. Because that was the alternative to choir was shop class. So I took shop class. That was I'm pretty tone deaf. It's just church and the shower. That's about, and the car sometimes if I'm alone, but I have like a 4-block drive to work. So it's not a very long song usually.
We don't need to hear the places. I bet you and the grandkids have just an absolute concert series going on every once in a while. And
do you remember that movie, High School Musical? Oh, Trolls. That's what we had the other day. Trolls.
No.
Yeah, Morgan would have been High School.
What's the number one? I mean, they're not Eichmanns. There's a couple Eichmanns in there. There's a lot of Eichmanns in there.
Well, there's only 2 that aren't Eichmanns.
Right. You're right. What is the like number one hit of the crew right now, or is it because they're in different demographics? So is there different spaces or places?
Ready? I don't know how it goes. Apple, banana, apple, banana, 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 banana. I don't know what it is. It's the banana song. They all know it.
That's a winner.
There's a country one.
Don't put a
I'm
banana
not
in
singing
the
it.
butt.
No, I'm not singing. It was somebody, I can't remember which one because it's been a while. But the two oldest, never together really. That was their favorite song at one point. And
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Oh, Frank.
You know, lucky for me, that
You
one
would really
was,
know how to F up a show, wouldn't you? Come on.
That
I
one
gotta practice it. I got two grandsons coming soon.
You gotta know that stuff.
I want
Troll.
to teach it to them so they can bother their parents.
The movie Trolls is good because it's kind of like Shrek, where it played our generation music. Trolls does a good job teaches kids the songs we liked. But
That's one of the only reasons why I watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, that's the best soundtrack ever. Oh my gosh. I play that one in school all the time. Hope that's appropriate. I think it is. But I'm gonna let you guys talk about the guests. I gotta go grab my water because I got the tickle.
We're not ready to talk about the guests.
We got-
This conversation.
Okay. You're not looking up the banana song.
I got a trending song coming up.
Okay. I'll listen. I will be right back though.
I hope you are here when we debut this trending song.
Are we gonna get shut down for playing it?
I don't think so. We'll figure it out.
Well, if we do, we'll see y'all on Sunday.
Yeah, this is the new trending song of the year, I believe.
Yellow.
For another episode of My Current Obsession. And probably to no one's surprise, it's another song. With this only being the second episode, I would not be surprised if you have no idea what this series is, but this is mainly just me talking about whatever I'm currently obsessed with. At the moment, it's all about a song that involves bananas. And, well, technically also a guinea pig wearing a wig, but that's mainly due to the videos that I've seen. I'm sure some of you know exactly where I'm going with this, and others are completely confused. But I also want to give a brief heads up. The song is not really vulgar, but it's definitely childish and very dumb. So if you have no interest in that, run while you can, as I'm going to give you a little snippet of that song now.
Don't put bananas in my butt. No, don't put bananas in my butt. I've told you several times before. My butt is not a banana door. And I say, don't put bananas in my butt. Don't put bananas in my butt.
So
Oh, God.
that's the song I'm talking about that I cannot get out of
I
my
don't know
head.
how to stop this
Yes,
nonsense.
it is absolutely.
Oh, I can just push this button. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. My oldest has taught his boys that song. Yep. Yeah, I've heard it before.
I'm gonna broadcast that to all next generation Eichmann clan.
I think Faith's kids.
It'll be the family reunion song.
That'll be the one. Fishing opener. Family Mother's Day song.
Now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of in mine too. That's not funny.
I'm gonna sing it to my wife when she comes home.
There you go. Can I play that in the 8th grade on the first day?
I would steer away from schools. It might introduce things that you.
I was going to say, suggestion. The power of suggestion runs strong with 7th and 8th graders. You are correct. You are correct.
Oh, so the things we've been doing. Well, last night we had the awesome. I think it's very cliche when I say proud Papa moment. We had 2 amazing guests last night, and I'm in charge of explaining Mr. Lombardo, Kevin Lombardo, and Boots to Beaches. He's working on putting together a 501c3 that works on restorative, recalibrative vacations for people that need that. And that's some of the biggest, when we run across veterans and first responders that are struggling, it's because they haven't gotten a break from life. And there's a lot of reasons why. And one of the big reasons, if you follow the chronological processing of service to transition, and you got men and women, I might even argue boys and girls at the age of 17, 18, 19, 20 who are entering the service. And they put their whole, like, real life. Let's be honest. There's real life. What's the category? I don't know what you call it. There's real life, and then there's military life. And so they put all that on hold. Maybe there's a lack of financial maturity. And then now you're learning it with a bunch of 17, 18, 19, and 20-year-olds that now have the freedoms away from mommy and daddy, who might enjoy a little bit of barley beverage and you name what. And then every bank on the face of the earth is coming after them to increase or make their credit. So they're out there making very wise financial decisions, like buying brand new cars and stuff like that. And if they haven't learned and done all that thing, and then all of a sudden, whether it's 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years down the road, they're transitioning out of the military into the real world, and they didn't make a lot of money in the military. We don't, I will argue, we don't pay our military people like great resources, because we're accommodating their housing, we're accommodating their clothing, which we're not really accommodating their clothing. We're just accommodating their workday clothing. And then, room and board and stuff. And then they just don't pay real great. And it is what it is. And of course, we've heard the argument. Everyone knows what they got into. So, okay, I will fight you all day long on that one. These are men and women that are trying to make a difference and doing something bigger and beyond their scope and reach, and definitely beyond 90% of our country's scope and reach. And so I will have that conversation all day long. It's a sacrifice. And it is what it is. We get a lot of people that go into the missions work and go into clergy, and then they complain about what they make for pay in those areas as well. And I get it. Anyway, that was a huge long tangent in regards to Mr. Lombardo. He is putting together packages that will put veterans onto cruises, let them put their feet up, not worry about the things they want to go through the process in setting up. And I don't understand all the notes on this, and I don't remember some of the stuff, to be honest with you. The 126 apps in the queue, I don't know what that references. Looking to give away a family package in September, looking for more sponsorships and donations.
Applications.
Huh?
Applications.
Thank you. 126 applications are in the queue. That makes a lot of sense to me now. In the world of technology and what we're trying to do and build apps and that. And I got to download 3 apps today. So that was like apps centered. Thank you, Andrea.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't be sorry. That's 100% okay. Anyway, Boots to Beaches is an opportunity to give that recalibrative process to veterans and those that might need a social and emotional recharge or recalibration. And I love what him and his wife are doing in creating that mission and that resource and that opportunity. And there's a lot of side conversations that are being had in regards to what if we did this? What if we did that? And there's some good stuff. So if you get a chance, go check out. And maybe you need a break in life. And reach out to Mr. Lombardo at bootstobeaches.org. and also his direct contact, Kevin at bootstobeaches.org. And they will, well, at least they'll put you on a list. I mean, I know that's not the best answer, but and reach out to us, man. We'd like to create that partnership and work through that as well. We're trying to do some things with them and started some conversations last night. So that is Kevin Lombardo with Boots to Beaches.
And then we had our super fantastic, amazing musical guest, Miss Jen Ford. And I'd never met Jen before, but she's been on the show a few times. And I'm so happy that I did get a chance to meet her. And now she is, I wouldn't say a better version of herself, but she is moving in a fantastic direction. She told us that she's getting married again, and being a smart woman, she made it easy for her future husband. They're getting married in February on Valentine's Day, which is a great thing, because how in the heck can you forget your wedding anniversary if it's on Valentine's Day? And if you do, you probably might not be married much longer because you'd forget both of them. So that was a good thing. She had some fantastic songs. I think Woman in Black was one of the older songs that she made. And I thought it was amazing, just like all of her songs. I looked for her CDs and couldn't find any. So I might have to just do Spotify because she's on there, and I listened to some songs this morning from my phone while I was driving. And there's a lot more good. Say again?
I might be able to help you out, Frank.
Oh man, did I tell you my new vehicle came with an 8 CD disc changer in the back?
What year was this new vehicle, Frank, that you purchased?
It's a 99 van, and it only has 71,000 miles. I imported it direct from Japan, and it's fantastic. I could probably drive for 6 or 7 hours and not run out of music. It's amazing. It's just a fantastic invention for old folks. But getting back to our favorite musicals guest from the weekend, one of the songs she sang, the next one, the second song, was Turn You Into a Song. And, you know, she's got a lot of emotion in her songs from what I can tell. And Turn You Into a Song was a song that she composed as she was going through a split with her husband, and they were getting divorced. And I mean, it's not sad. I mean, the event's sad, and she's trying to look happy on the outside, but she wasn't happy. So she needed to make changes. And the changes turned out to be a good thing. I would imagine it's probably good for both of them. But for her, it allowed her to move on and meet someone that it seems like a lot better fit. And the third song was just absolutely amazing. I loved it. The intro to this song is probably one of the better musical intros that I've heard in a long time, and it was just great. And it was a debut, I think, because our show is kind of known for debuting new songs, and we need to keep that up because that's kind of special.
Well, that's one of the things we're trying to get in there. Brian Romans, good to see you, brother. I have to get in there and copy that and figure out what you're giving us.
Well, plus another good thing with Jen is she was in the band when she was coming of age and played the oboe. And anybody that can make the oboe sound even anywhere near good, I'm a fan of, because that thing's hard to play.
Yeah, she's good at a lot of instruments.
You know, it's got 2 reeds.
And aren't they
we
tiny?
did.
Are they tiny little reeds?
Two wooden sticks you got to make a sound come out of.
I was no good at playing the flute.
Well, the saxophone's only got 1 reed.
Clarinet, I couldn't do any of those. I was a trumpet.
How are you sending me things during the thing?
What are you talking about? But
Thanks,
that
during the
is
thing.
what Brian Roman sent you. Whoa, is Duffy.com. I just researched that last night because it's very hard to believe that it's for free. So I got an email today saying, how can we possibly do this for free?
Donations.
That's what that is. I did check it out. They do it for free because every time you use it, they ask your people to make donations to them. Yeah. Smart. I mean, it's an app. So the reality is, if you find 2 people like Stephen Rainwater and Jonathan Wills, and you have them make you an app, it's probably needs some updating. But if you're smart like that, you can do it, and then it didn't really cost anything. You know what I mean? Just maintenance and maybe upgrades if you need someone to help you with upgrades. Anyway,
is this really what you sent me, Eichmann?
Don't. Why you gotta bring up the personal spot? I just know.
I don't even know what it's about.
Well, because you have to hear it. You got to hear it.
Oh, okay.
There's
I got the volume now.
Right. There's a girl named, is her name Bailey or Balin?
Balin.
And she's got Tourette's. And it looks like she's getting
Oh,
married.
she's the Tourette's girl?
Yeah.
I love her to death.
She's like getting through life with this, and hers is a real deep because she's got like Tourette's, anxiety, depression, stutter, like all of it. And you know what? She just is like, well, this is what I am and this is what I got. And she must be husband now, but he's been her boyfriend and she's had him in videos a long time. And he's like, he knows when it's okay to laugh, like when they're baking or doing something and then things just go bad. And he knows when to not laugh, like when she's not feeling very good about herself and because of all this. And he just seems like he's a master at understanding and supporting her.
I think they're getting married in this video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He must be the husband now, I guess.
Yeah, yikes. Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Is she the one that did the video about making cookies, and she had an episode and the flour was...
Yeah, because then she just gives up and then it's just game on. Like, and I think that was her sister's with her. She's got her best friend quite often, and her parents are like, here she is. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, like this, she's obsessive compulsive. That's what the other one, obsessive compulsive. So everything has to happen in threes a lot of the time. So she's got some wind it up, and then wind it up because she's got to do it that third time. And then there's a lot of them that are naughty words and that's just the trend.
Hopefully after they get married, she doesn't have triplets because she'll be done with that 3 thing.
Done. One and done. Itty bitty little wieners. I don't know where she got that, but she's like, I hear things or I read them and they just get stuck. So imagine someone so willing to volunteer what happens and how it gets there for other people that have been studying this for years that, you know, nobody wants to talk about it or it, you know, be studied when they've got it. And she just, yeah, I saw one time when she was like, she likes to work out, but she was just talking about how mean people are at the club. They don't know she's got Tourette's. And then she's a little episode and the F comes out and then they're like, you don't swear like that in here. And like, they just don't understand. We
They
have a
don't
guy that,
understand, but that you got to admit that's a little bit different, and that's not like
Oh, yeah.
socially like a pro. And again, I think if people understand, but is it your business? I mean, we see people flip out all the time, and when is it your place to step in and say something? Especially if you're being offended. It's okay to be offended by, and it's not an antic. Don't get me wrong. I totally get it's part of the disability.
Right.
But it would be okay to be offended by that. And so her knowing that, and it probably sucks because a lot of people probably step out of their way to get in the business. But I mean, she's got to be willing to hear the other side too. That's my opinion.
Like she does do a live. I don't know if it's on Instagram or TikTok. She does the live where people can ask questions. And she doesn't always like the questions, but you have to hope people are just trying to learn. Like there was a guy that worked at our grocery store here in town that you'd be 3 rows over and you hear the that naughty word. And my brain right away is like, oh crap, what student is in here that I need to avoid, right? But then I saw him one day and he was like bagging groceries and I'm like, oh, he's not doing that on purpose. That's true. I suppose if you don't, I guess for someone that's known what Tourette's is most of my life, it's hard to think that somebody doesn't know what it is. But there's probably enough people out there that don't, that are like, what's wrong? And then the more hurtful thing is that people just leave. Like they just, like you got acid on your face, right? Like you're gross. And then they leave. Not that, I mean, but you know, she's a pretty girl.
Acid on my face. I don't know.
I feel like that would leave a mark that people would think wasn't, something they wanted to be around.
Why do you feel, or how do you feel, or how do you know that you believed in or known about Tourette's your entire life as you? And I mean, not throwing you under the bus, but
no, I don't know. I just feel like I was a reader when I was young. I must have somewhere understood that that's what it was. And then when I saw it, I probably didn't realize it right away.
It would really help, like if they would walk around with a beacon on their hat or something that would flash, so we would know that there's something going on that's not, and then that would fix everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel that she's used social media to pioneer a way to help people understand. I just think I give her creds for that. But so it's her wedding, and she was doing so well walking down the aisle. And she must hit the nervous zone when she got finally to the front. And that's when it all kind of, when you hear it, you'll understand. It kind of fell apart. But you wouldn't invite anyone to your wedding that wouldn't understand. So
probably, I mean, that's a huge, if it was like my sister or someone that I knew, like I'd be yucking it up the whole time with them. I'd be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be like, yeah, yep. I mean, I got some friends that if that's what they had, we're having fun with this, okay?
But that's like my sister and I, we talked about how much we love it. And then we got the run it up. And Faith does it too because she had seen it. And then she's like, hey, you're doing and I like it. So I'm not mimicking it to make fun of it. I'm mimicking it because I like it. I like that she has some, but then some of them are just catchy. Like she's baking cookies and all of a sudden she's talking about the itty bitty little wieners, all of them. Itty bitty and she doesn't know where she got that from.
The what?
Itty bitty little wieners. Wieners.
What are those?
Little cocktail sausages. I don't know what they are. I'm going to go with that because I don't know what she was watching either, where she got it from, where she heard it, but I just appreciate it. It gets in your head because she says it 3 times or more. And so you're like, oh, shoot, that was comfy.
We got to take this show another direction at some point. We can't allow
I'm glad that we stuck. I'm going to blame you because you could have left it alone and that topic wouldn't have come up. So I'm going to blame you.
What did I bring up that you brought up the girl?
I got distracted for a minute and sent you a video. Oh. And then because I was looking to go like our show right now.
Oh. So who's on our show next week, guys?
Well, we got so much other things to talk about before we get there.
Thank you. No, we're back on track. Did we get through all Jen's songs?
if we're having a show next week.
What song are we listening to on the closing today?
Oh, that's easy. That's the third one, the new one that's coming out.
Why are you making that face? Did you freeze?
I gotta keep living.
I gotta keep living. Well, I had to.
Yeah, boy,
I don't have it all memorized, Miss Eichmann.
Oh no, it was like a thinking face, but then it looked like it got frozen. Like, all right, can we talk? Let's tell this. We talked about this a little bit last. Yeah. Now, see, when you mention it, then he does that. Then the dumb face. The other
It's
dumb
like his
face.
picture's frozen.
Yeah. See.
Oh,
You're such a dork. Okay. I'm not going to talk about firearms and safety classes with Johnny Holiday, but that is a conversation we're talking about. He's a teacher and a
don't
trainer.
delete it. We gotta keep it in there so we remember it.
We'll add it again when we get there. Just trust me.
Oh Lordy.
There's none on the books, so I'm taking it out. All right. But I wanted to say, today on one of my Safe Schools videos, we have to be prepared to use the
AED.
AED. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, oh, I thought you only had to do that if you were trained. I'm definitely not trained. I was, but it's been quite a while. So now in my head, I'm thinking, hey, Johnny Holiday, he teaches CPR classes and response classes.
Yep.
So we're going to take that as well. So that's where I was going with that, Mr. Peterson. Then we have our monthly muster meet and greet, which a rumor has it that maybe that's going to be a Labor Day weekend thing for us. We'll probably miss a couple people, but we'll probably catch a couple people that didn't have anything going on, and that'll be good. October 3rd at Post 6587, Carl's Hardig VFW in Spring Lake Park, Minnesota. It's the fall market is going to be cool. The ladies, I say we, but these two ladies, Jackie and Julie, have taken the charge on that. And they called it fall market because Jackie's done this a ton. And she's got a lot of regulars, right? But the regulars are usually like make their own goods, whether it's something they bake, those little hot pad, what are they called? And then pot holders, like those kind of things, right? The little towels with the embroidered button on, like, and then some of the wood cutouts. And this won't be all homemade goods. This will be like, it'll have like your Norwex vendor, your Mary Kay vendor. They've got a couple jewelry vendors that'll be there. So it's a market more than just a craft fair. Okay. October 3rd. We are, holy cow. Last week was like for me, the whole week, Monday through Sunday, going out with this information on our ruck, looking for sponsors. Hey, Minnesota, if you got a business that would like to share their name and be a sponsor at our ruck, I'm looking for someone to do bags. I'm gonna have to make a trip after work on Wednesday and Thursday downtown to see if anyone would be interested in doing like those. I just had my old ruck bag, just the sling bag with their logo on it, and then our logo and the ruck logo. Looking for those just for people that might forget a bag. I mean, we're gonna have to load it up with stones from the parking lot, but we'll do it. And just we talked about music. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. We're taking signups, and we're taking sponsors and donations right now. We got a couple gift cards last week, so we're on the board. We got a ways to go. Again, as always, Reads Across America. We're getting to 3,000, which doesn't seem like a lot in the big picture, but it is such a big push compared to where we usually are at this time of year. Once we hit October, though, that's got to be like 100-fold on that one. So we need to get rolling. And then WeP3 Radio, you guys, you heard Peterson talking about that. Or no, that was before we started. We talk about it all the time. But he was just fixing up like a name change on our radio quick. And go check it out, you guys. I had it on at school. I did not have it in the car this weekend because I was in and out of the car a lot. Yeah, WeP3 Radio. I'm going to start asking businesses if they don't have like a commercial one that they have to use. Sometimes there's a corporate one. I'm going to ask if they can just throw this in every once in a while. I guess we know a lot of people that have their own businesses that, like, we could have them play this music. Anything else you want to say about the radio or things that we're doing, Peterson or Frank?
I like the radio.
The what?
The radio.
What radio? WeP3 radio.
I wish I had. We have a little quick advertisement up for Scotty Frazier. We're going to try and get a few more of the artists with some debut type briefs up there. I wonder if I can pull it up. But
maybe we should make a video of Bastian rocking out to the.
Oh, let me go see if I can find it. Well, I got too many people trying to talk to me right now, but stick with me.
Dude.
What?
Dude, we're doing a show.
I know. Show's good. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Check this out. This is kind of fun. If I'm smart enough to know how to, I almost swore. Oh. Can I pause it?
I can't see or hear anything.
Hang tight. It's coming. What a terrible production crew we have here.
And when you say crew,
right?
I ain't complaining.
Check this out. I think it's kind of cool. See this one? Check this out.
Oh.
This is Scotty Frazier. Tune in to WeP3 Radio and listen to my music alongside other Heroes Hits and some of my favorite artists, and become part of the shock and awe.
Patriot Pride.
nice.
This is Scotty.
Nice. Thank you, Scotty. Woo! If we got some of our other musicians out there, we certainly would love to hear your voice.
I just got a personal message from one of our, I want to say first year musicians. I've been trying to get hold of them for a minute, and they told me straight up, I've stopped doing originals. I'm not involved. I'm not interested. And I'm just like, oh, hope all is well with you, brother.
It's okay. We're still here.
Yeah.
Do we have the songs on the radio already?
I do not believe.
Maybe not.
I can't remember how to spell his name now. I'll have to go do some research. I do not believe we have his stuff. I mean, we can put it up. I have it somewhere, so. We got through all the stuff.
Just our guests for next week is what we need.
Okay. All right.
That's all we got.
Yeah. I'm doing one little quick search, and then please wait on me. Please wait on me. Please wait on me.
Oh, shoot. I said 3,000. We're at 25, almost 2,500.
No, he's
so
not.
We got climbing to do yet for Fort Snelling.
So, this coming week, we got our amazing guest, Lee Stuckey with A Hero Records and Aaron Justice coming in hard, coming in live. It's exciting. We're killing it. Boom.
Hey, I'm going to see our buddy next month.
Our buddy, I appreciate it.
Brian Grilly.
You are?
Yeah, he's going to be playing at a place like 2 miles from my house.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Standpoint Music.
Very cool.
You say he's got a whole bag of CDs for me. What a great guy.
He was good. cool.
Don't
there.
worry, I bought them.
Yes, very
Well,
good.
You don't have to explain that to us.
Peterson, are
Oh,
we
I
ready for
just
our
wanna-
last song?
We had that talk during the thing. I'm not here to pick
That's
up stuff.
different, dude. That's a different conversation. But I appreciate that.
Yeah. I love supporting other veterans.
Standpoint. I want to learn more, brother or sister. Sorry if I. Tell us more. Tell us more. Doing some research right now.
Website.
Okay, what about anything else?
I don't know. What we got? Anything else? Anything else? Let's get some Gen Ford on here, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're gonna put. I gotta get to my notes. Sorry. Terrible. This is probably the worst one I've ever done. This is the worst episode I've ever put together. So I'll take ownership.
Did you put that together? Did you? Did
Yep.
you?
Yep. This is Gen Ford. Trying to find the song. Sorry. Which song did you guys want? I want to keep living.
Yeah.
I gotta keep living. This is Gen Ford. I gotta keep living. Patriot Pride. Remember, check your 6. We are the watch.